Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have a short video for you guys, and this one is just explaining, what happened to PvP in this game. And, it kind of makes me sad talking about this because this is one of my favorite games. I enjoy this game a lot, but sometimes this game can be very frustrating, especially with stuff like this happening. So this happened yesterday. I was just trying to sell a top range car, and I had these two guys here following me. I didn't know what they were trying to do. I didn't know if they were just following me because they wanted to follow me, or if they were planning on blowing me up. But regardless, I delivered the car, everything was fine, and then what happened was this guy comes out of nowhere and just blows them both up with an Oppressor Mark II. And I tried to get out of the area. I flew away with my buzzard. One of the other guys blew me up with a homing launcher, and I thought to myself, okay, the guy that blew them up with the Oppressor Mark II, he has a problem with them. He's probably not going after me. So I was driving away here, and then this happens. Get blown up by the Oppressor Mark II. The guy started using Ghost Organization at this point. I didn't know where he was. I started my Headhunter. I was just trying to do my Headhunter. I was just trying to grind a little, mind my own business, driving over here, and all of a sudden I heard missiles. I heard missiles at the last second. I jumped out at the last second. I saved myself. I was so close to getting blown up here. The guy tried to blow me up with the Oppressor Mark II. He wasn't as good as a pilot as some of the other people that I've encountered, so he started landing on rooftops, and he was trying to fire RPGs at me. I saw what he was doing, so I started running for cover, trying to get away from this guy, and I ran inside my Terabyte. And my question is, what happened to the PvP in this game? What really happened to it? Because back in the day, when I first played this, when it came out on PS3, do you know what the most overpowered thing in the game was? What we considered the most overpowered thing? A lot of people would laugh at it today who didn't experience GTA Online in 2013. Back in 2013, we thought the Rhino tank was the most overpowered thing in the game. That is what we thought was the most overpowered thing in the game, because we didn't have all of these flying futuristic vehicles that we have today. And what ended up happening to this guy? Well, I didn't go into my Terabyte to hide. He thought I did go into my Terabyte to hide, and this guy was so determined to kill me. He wanted to kill me so badly. He landed on this rooftop, was firing RPGs at me, and did not even take a look at his surroundings. He was completely oblivious to his surroundings. He actually fell right into my trap, and a lot of people are going to love what I did right here. I flew the drone, blew him up, and pretty much destroyed him right here. And then after that, what happened was those two guys from Chumash came down, started fighting him. They didn't go after me, and then guess what happened? Guess what happened? The guy randomly disappeared after I got another drone. I was wondering, where is he? Where did he go? What is he doing right now? Well, I take a look at the map, and of course, he is in the facility. And this is a tactic that so many people use. I shouldn't even say it's a tactic, because it's not even a tactic. It's just a cheap exploit. They're just going back to their facility, getting ready to get on the orbital cannon, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's planning on doing the orbital cannon glitch. He didn't get a chance to orbital cannon, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was planning on doing the orbital cannon glitch, that he wouldn't pay for it either. But, there's so many people in this game that they get into a PvP battle, they start a fight, they can't finish, things don't go the way that they expected it to go, then they just accept a heist invite, teleport right back to their facility, orbital cannon glitch somebody, and leave the session, and then they act like they won the battle. It is just a joke. But anyways, what happened was I wasn't leaving my Terabyte. I was just sitting inside. I refused to go outside because I knew the moment I left the Terabyte, I would get orbital cannon. I knew that would happen. And I take a look at the map here, and this guy's not orbital cannoning me. At least he realized that you can't orbital cannon a Terabyte. Well, you can, but you're not going to be able to kill that person, and you're not going to get your shot back. So he realized that, and what happened was he just disappears from the map. I don't know where he went, but my guess is he probably went into the heist. He probably went into the heist lobby, because when you go into the heist lobby, you're still technically in the free roam lobby, but you don't appear on the map. So he was probably trying to do that to trick me into thinking that he wasn't in the facility anymore, because if you look at the map, he's not there, but I wasn't falling for it. So what I did was I activated off the radar, and I just drove out of there. I got my buzzard, and I went to this parking garage here where I couldn't be hit by the orbital cannon, and I see he's still not there. He's gone again. He pops up for a second, then he's gone again, and he's trying to trick me, so I activate Ghost Organization, and I go to this construction site. And when I go to the construction site, I sit here after Ghost Organization expired. I tried to get the remaining targets to try to finish Headhunter. Wasn't able to finish Headhunter before Ghost Organization expired. But anyways, when he finally got out of the heist screen or wherever he was, he realized he couldn't get me, and he just left the lobby. This is what PvP is like in 2019. Obviously, not everyone fights like this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everyone in the game fights like this, but a large number of people that I've encountered especially fight like this. And whenever you're in a 30-player lobby and you're just seeing war zones, you're just seeing people fight each other, you very rarely see people fighting without Oppressor Mark IIs. It's almost always Oppressor Mark IIs. It's whoever, PvP today in 2019 is based on whoever spawns the Oppressor Mark II first. Whoever spawns the Oppressor Mark II first has the advantage. That is how PvP works today. It's whoever spawns that thing first, and if things don't go their way, they just go back to the facility and teleport there. What happened to this game? Back in the day, we used to think the Rhino tank was overpowered. Then you know what we thought was overpowered? We thought Zentorno Supercar was overpowered. Because you could not be shot out the back, and then people would back up and sticky bomb you. We thought that that was broken. Then the Heist update came out, and then Hydras were being used. Hydras were bombing every lobby. You had jets blowing people up. We thought that that was pretty overpowered, and it was at the time, at least until Explosive Rounds came out. When Explosive Rounds came out, Hydras were, they were balanced. You know, you could shoot them 2 times, they were blown up. That's it, they were done. And then you know what happened? Then, in June of 2017, the first Oppressor came out. And that was the most overpowered thing in the game at that point. But, you know, we never pictured that would get even worse with the Oppressor Mark II. They had the Deluxo later in the year. People were using the Deluxo. They were using it with the speed glitch. And then in July of 2018, the Oppressor Mark II was added, which completely broke the game. I would rather fight the regular Oppressor any day over fighting the Oppressor Mark II. At least the regular Oppressor takes more skill to stay in the air than the Oppressor Mark II. But this is what it is today. You know, back in the day when I played this game, I knew that they eventually would add some kind of military vehicles. I knew that was probably going to happen, maybe like a new fighter jet or a new tank. But I never imagined that they would add some kind of flying futuristic motorcycle with very accurate missiles, and not only that, but they would let you spawn it instantly, and it would have countermeasures, and you would have this orbital cannon, you would have this stupid weapon that you could just teleport back to at any point, and just do a glitch, and you could just bomb and kill everybody. Literally in seconds. I never pictured that that would happen, but this is what PvP has come to. This is what so many people abuse, and the unfortunate thing is, people that do stuff like this guy, people that abuse the Oppressor Mark II and teleport to their facility, they think that it makes them good at the game. That's what's really sad. They think that they're good at the game when they do things like that, and there's people who defend people like this. They argue on my points, and they say, oh, get good at the game. Well, how are you supposed to get good at the game when you deal with someone that's constantly spamming the Oppressor Mark II and blowing themselves up and killing themselves, and then they get that one lucky kill on you, and they act like they won the battle? How are you supposed to get good against something like that? And then there's other people that say, oh, stop complaining. But, you know, I'm criticizing this game. I'm criticizing it because, you know, I like this game. I want this game to improve. It's one of my favorite games, and it means a lot to me. But when I see stuff like this, nonsense like this, you know, it's just, it really makes me dislike the PvP personally. I encountered a guy the other day. He blew up my nightclub popularity mission, but at least he was using the B11. And then when he was blown up on the ground, he didn't easy way out. He didn't spawn any Oppressor Mark IIs. You know, he blew up my nightclub popularity mission, but at least the guy was fighting fair. He did not do anything dirty in the whole fight, and that was like one rare fight that I had with somebody that was not abusing the Oppressor Mark II. Whenever I fight somebody in this game, they're almost always using the Oppressor Mark II, and I've had so many people teleport back to the facility and try to orbital cannon me, or they did orbital cannon me. So let me know, what do you guys think of the PvP in this game? Do you guys think that it needs to be changed? What do you guys think is the solution? Do you think that anything can be done at this point to fix this, to stop people from abusing cheap tactics like this? Let me know down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.